Dear me. Right, okay, plugins, PilotEdge, connect. Oh, and it's already there for us, nice.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Lovely! Okay. Okay, dokie, so first things first, I'm going to give myself a nice big magenta line, because I'm a scrub. Get over it. We're not really going to use it, though, to be honest with you. It's just a frame of reference that I can look at quickly, and if I can just draw a line between the 2 points and then navigate from there, it's so fucking useful. It's really just like having a radial to follow, honestly. And there probably is a radial I could use. I could probably just tune the Palm Springs VOR and effectively have the same. You know what? Fuck it, I'll do that. If I can pick it up from here, now that's the question. What is it? It's 115.5. So yeah, we ain't picking up shit, Captain. Well, Dead Reckoning wise, it's like John Wayne to Palm Springs is like a course of about 80 degrees, something like that. So, yeah, I guess we'll just eyeball it. Oh yeah, I can make you full screen, no worries. I was actually using the map then, which is why I kind of left it up, but anyway. Radio time! Let's have a look. See, I'm now going to switch back to this, because I'm getting up the charts. You fools. I had this up for a reason. So, airport diagram. Airport diagram, here we go. So, we want John Wayne clearance first, which is 118.0. Same as in Vegas, actually, come to think of it. And then
Tango, Darn Runway 20 left to Kilo
it's
Taxi
Peter.
Alpha Hotel Charlie.
I never get Peter when I'm on here. It's always Joe. Always Joe. And I tell you what, knowing my luck, we'll take off. We'll go over to SoCal Approach, and it'll be Joe. But we'll see.
Henderson ground is Baron to the
We'll want ground after that for west, because we're on the west side. So that joke's about West Side Story here. 132.25.
148 for Bravo, contact departure.
Contact departures at 94 Bravo.
Let me just change some stuff in the stream, by the way. There we go. That's dialed in.
For 227, Echo Mike Henderson ground. Say aircraft type?
Edit the title.
It's the type bitch Baron.
Alright, just for the record, that's Bravo Echo 58, not Bravo 58.
Oh, Roger.
Yeah, Bravo 58 is a 1950 bomber, weirdly enough. But November 227 Echo Mike cleared Grand Canyon Airport flight.
Peter loves to point that out, doesn't he? How the B-58 is a bomber and the BE-58 is a... Yeah, I've heard him do that before.
Departure frequency 118.4, squawk 5770.
Okay, 227 Echo Mike is cleared to the Grand Canyon Airport.
Okay.
0 radar vectors to Boulder. And then at file, climb 5000, expect 5 minutes after. 118.4 is departure and 575.
Okay, title's fixed.
Is that the transponder code?
227 Echo Mike, affirmative. And number 7 Echo Mike, read that correct.
Thank you, 227 Echo Mike.
Let's see. You got enough text in the ticker tape now. There we go. Right, that's all sorted, squared away. Right, who are we? Where are we going? What's going on? We're Bonanza 1210 Sierra Delta. Our type is a Beach Bonanza F-33. We are requesting VFR advisories to Palm Springs at 6,500. And that's sort of about it, I think. He's not wrong, yeah, no, he's not wrong. It just made me chuckle. I think he said at one point he was going to go on as he was going to log in as an actual B-58 Hustler bomber, and see if any of the controllers thought that he was flying a BE-58. I hope he does that at some point. That'd be really freaking funny. If not, in fact, what would be even better is if you actually, one of us should do it. Actually, like I nominate Cat Strader, frankly, but one of us should actually download a B-58 Hustler bomber for X-Plane and jump on PilotEdge while Peter is controlling, and wait for him to be all like, "Oh, well, you know, what? Say aircraft type," and then you could just be like B-58. And he'd be like, "Oh, okay." Anyway. What are we doing? Right. John Wayne, clearance Bonanza 121 Sierra Delta. We're looking for VFR advisories to Palm Springs at 6,500. Type is a Bonanza F-33.
For 121 Sierra Delta, dominant clearance on departure flighting 080, maintain VFR to below 3,000, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5350.
Okay, on departure 080 and below 3,000, 128.1 for departure and squawk 5350. Number 121 Sierra Delta.
121 Sierra Delta, read back correct.
Awesome! Alright, let me put the squawk now before I forget.
Like
last time.
Tango, 20 left at kilo, ready to go.
0, and we are squawking altitude. Beautiful.
Sorry, Fox, for that, please.
Turn that off. Engine start time. Thankfully, this is a little less complicated than the goddamn P-51, so full rich. Turn the fuel on, you tard. Left tank. Wait for it to peak. It's peaked. Bring it all the way back here, about a quarter of the way open, and got it down to a science, boys. Alright. Taxi light, pitot heat, avionics back on. I tell you what, Rage, one of these days when I'm less of a complete fucking scaredy noob on PilotEdge, I will actually do that. You have my word. Okay, so what was our course? About 070 or something. 080 I think we went with in the end. So that will do. We'll either pick up the VOR or we won't. There's kind of a mountain in the way, so I'm not surprised we're not picking it up, but we'll see how we get on. Let's get the weather. Oh, John Wayne. Looks like it's X-ray. Altimeter 299.7. We're departing runway 20 left, 20 right. Lovely. Okay, we have X-ray. That's the main thing. Okay, let's switch over to. It's bloody quiet, isn't it? There must be a separate controller on approach and center. I can only assume because it's not like there's nobody on right now. There's plenty of people on.
Charlie Fox, Effect Lima Tango, read back, or Hertzen, radar contact Hertzen.
Quick Lima Tango, contact center.
Okay, over to ground. And we'll dial in tower as well while we're at it now. So we're probably expecting, let's see, I guess 20 right? Yeah, probably 20 right. We're closer to that, so Tower for 20 right is... It's... Monty Python's Flying Circus. No, it's actually 126.8. Which now I kind of has now jogged in my memory, and I'm surprised I forgot it was 126.8 for the tower at John Wayne. Come on.
On tower, Skyhawk 272,
There we go.
Romeo Papa, ready to depart.
Lovely. Let me start up X camera so that I have track AR.
We're 272 Romeo Papa, Brown Tower, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. runway
Recenter
26
that.
right, 272 Romeo Papa.
Track AR is enabled. Let's go. Well, let's not go, but yeah, let's go. We'll call for taxi in just 1 second here as I turn to the left.
I think Tower Charlie Golf Pixel private district information just.
And that's Rush.
Should I go back to the Bravo Roger? You're still clear to land on 915.
Thanks, Charlie Golf Pixel.
John Wayne Ground Bonanza 121 Sierra Delta at the west ramp with X-ray. Request taxi.
We're on Twin Sierra Delta, Dolly Ground, 90 right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo.
20 right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo. 121 Sierra Delta. Let's go! Now looking at my map. I don't really need to, we're going this way. But looking at my map. Maybe I should look at the map. Awful. Yeah, no, it's this way. I've done this enough times. 20 right at Kilo, which is not the final turn on point, it's just in front of that. Whee! Oh my god, we are going quite fast, aren't we? Southwest taxi speed in a Bonanza. Can I get the airspeed to come alive? On the taxi here. Yeah, the needle's moving. Adonis, how you doing, mate? Please tell me you didn't... Yeah, that's Juliet. I was going to say, please tell me I didn't just cruise straight past Kilo. This is the John Wayne scenery, like, version 4, I think, by Iced. It's pretty fucking good. I'm looking forward to the new John Wayne scenery by the guy who's done the Palm Springs scenery we're going to be flying into, but this ain't bad. I love the ground markings. I think he chucked in some ortho to go with it as well, so it looks really nice. Okay. Now, a couple of things to do here. Let's bring it to a stop, thank you. Brakes on. First things first, I want to set 080 on here. Which is going to be awkward because it's covered up by the nav flag. So let's see. God damn it, that's annoying. Right, between 60 and 120 is 90, so that's there. So 80 degrees is about there. Well, actually, we set 80 on the course thing anyway, so that's like actually perfect. We're departing on our heading of 080, and we're pretty much staying on that. So, GG. All right then. So in addition to that, let's switch over to tower. And dial in departure as well, 128.1.
272 Romeo Papa, contact departure.
Here we go.
Say again, please. 2 Romeo Papa.
2 Romeo Papa, contact departure.
Lovely.
Over to departure. 27 Romeo Papa.
Anything else? I guess it's the lights, but we'll turn those on when we get into the runway. Okay. John Wayne Tower, Bonanza 121 Sierra Delta at Kilo, holding short 20 right, ready to go.
We're 121 Sierra Delta, Dolly Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 20 right at Kilo, 1 Sierra Delta. Let's go! got our flashy lights on. Although you can't see it from here, but we have got our flashy lights on, rest assured. Oh, let's make sure the prop bridge is at full before we take off, and take off. I tell you what, after the 109 K4, that was extremely pleasant. Okay, keep the gear down until we run out of runway. You never know if you're going to have an engine malfunction after all, so... Excellent landing, go do one. Okay, that'll do, gear up. See you, John Wayne. Toodle pip. And there's 080.
Van Nuys Ground, Skyhawk November 6 Golf. Request a VFR departure to the west, and we have information kilo.
Bird 6 Golf, finance ground. Safe position on the airport.
Yes, we're on the side of the field by taxiway Bravo Golf.
Bird 6 Golf, runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo Charlie.
16 left, via Bravo Charlie, November 6 Golf.
Oh, I didn't put my real terror haze settings to the ones I want.
Cleared
There we
Scala
go.
E632,
Yeah, there we go.
IFR Las Vegas.
A low level preset going on.
622, bearing clearance will be able to do the I-5 test. Go to Los Angeles Canyon International Airport. Van Nuys 3 departure, Dagger transit 10 minutes filed. Maintain 4,000, expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 5.
I figured out where the cheat sheet is on the Tuple every watch Chevy stream. It's the bottommost menu tab and the last one there. Okay.
Airport, Van Nuys for departure, Dagger transition 10 minutes filed. Maintain 4,000.
Yeah, I think I saw them get that up when Rush was flying it last night as well.
On 134.2,
Awesome.
5716 Scala 632.
Adonis, I was having a talk with my friend even. What am I doing? I was having a talk with my friend Toxic earlier. In just a second. Did I miss a call here? Have I not been handed over to departure yet? I don't know. Oh, we're not quite out of tower space, I don't think. Right, let's stay at 2500 for now.
One entire Cessna Golf Charlie Golf Mike Hotels, 20 miles northwest for landing.
That's Charlie Golf, Charlie Mike Hotel, Whiteman Tower, make straight in runway 12, report 3 mile final.
How much nose down do I have to give this before we start descending? My god.
Charlie Golf Mike Hotel.
No? Not gonna contact departure? I bet I missed it, didn't I? I bet he told me and I fucking missed it.
Las Vegas Tower, King Air 113 Alpha with you on the iOS runway 25 left.
King Air 113 Alpha, Las Vegas Tower, runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear land, King Air 113 Alpha.
This is why I don't stream PilotEdge. I fucking miss stuff all the time.
Bird 227 Echo Mike, Henderson runway 17 right, taxi via Alpha Hotel.
17 right via Alpha for 27 Echo Mike.
John Wayne Tower, Bonanza 121 Sierra Delta. Did we miss a handoff back there?
For 121 Sierra Delta, radar contact departure.
departure 10 Delta. Let's say no then, I guess. Okay, that's departure 128.1, isn't it? Yep. SoCal departure Bonanza 1210 Delta, level 2600.
1210 Delta SoCal departure, roger. John Wayne altimeter, currently 2997.
9710 Delta.
Douglas 1456 LA Center, cross Florida, maintain 13,000, 250 knots, Las Vegas altimeter 2981.
That's twice that's happened to me this week. Never mind.
For 1210 Delta, resume on navigation, maintain VFR at appropriate VFR altitude.
Own nav and own VFR altitudes 10 Delta. Cool. I was about to say, can we climb now? There's some mountains in the way. Oh yeah. Don't operate it over square. I get it.
Ray Delta Lima, LA Center, squawk 2146 and standby.
This plane is the Bonanza F-33 by Carenado with the reality expansion pack by SimCoders. It's really good.
Double 1350, turn right, heading 160, contact SoCal approach 124.9. Double 1350, 124.9 or 124.9.
So anyway, oh, that sounds cool, Adonis. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I was talking to Toxic earlier, and I said Toxic's a friend of mine who was in the US Air Force. And,
For 1484 Bravo, contact Long Beach
he was
Tower.
in the Air Force, was it the Army? I forget. Anyway, when he was in Afghanistan, he used to see loads of Russian planes, so he loves the fucking things. And he's a really big fan of the Tu-154, and he was telling me about how a bunch of the different systems work that I didn't understand. Like, I didn't know why they realigned the gyros all the time manually like that. And he explained to me, and I told the others this earlier, but he explained to me that it was because they flew it over the Arctic a lot, where a magnetic compass is next to useless. So that's why the gyros are the way they are on the plane, and I think that's so freaking cool. So, yeah. Been learning. He used to fly the thing on, I think he had like the one for FSX, and he used to fly it on VATSIM all the time, he said, so
radar contact 8.5 miles south of the Needles VOR. Go ahead.
Did some learning about that today.
You can teach monkeys to fly better than that.
Ray Delta Lima, roger.
Mr. what was that, Cax ATC? CAX ATC, thank you very much for the follow. Just caught that in time, that notification. Catch me out now, because I moved it over to the left side of the screen instead of the right.
Sierra Delta, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
135.4, 10 Delta.
Delta 1350, contact Los Angeles Tower 120.905. Last aircraft calling unanswered, second. And Delta 1456, you need to make that request with approach, not sent.
SoCal approach, November 1210 Delta, 6,000 for 6,500.
For 1210 Delta, SoCal approach, roger, Ontario altimeter 29905.
9510 Delta, thanks. Ooh, go away menu.
Charlie Foxtrot, Quebec, Tango, contact SoCal approach 127.4. Skyhawk 901, turn left heading
Gorgeous scenery, eh?
10110.
6,500.
Charlie Foxtrot, Quebec, Lima Tango, SoCal approach, roger, state intentions.
I love VFR, it's so fucking chill compared to IFR. All I have to listen out for right now is like these bloody frequency handovers, and that's like it.
Charlie Foxtrot, Quebec, Lima Tango, assume you're looking for the Hollywood Park route.
It's great for Twitch streaming anyway, that's what I say. I mean,
Charlie Foxtrot, Quebec, Lima Tango, roger, remain clear of the Los Angeles Bravo.
whenever I fly IFR, I kind of struggle when we're streaming at the same time. But this is cool. It was a cool flight yesterday. Glad you enjoyed it. It was pretty cool.
Skyhawk 9901, San Diego Brown Airport at your 11 o'clock and 1 to 4 miles from Port Nevis site.
Let's take it to the right a bit. Oh, you know what I never did? I never put the weather on.
Skyhawk 9901,
Oh my
and a
God.
right downwind, clear visual approach, runway 26 right.
Casually flying along in Cavok. Whoa, there we go. That's better. Oh, that's a bit much. That's better.
0901 negative. Enter
Nice
right
visibility
down,
now
runway
on
26
the right
right,
side.
clear visual approach, runway 26 right.
Turn this up a bit. Got clouds and stuff. Oh, that's way better. Yeah, nice. Now I can actually see those mountains up ahead I was looking for. We want to go pretty much through the middle of these two here. So, and we'll go right after passing through there, and then we'll be at Palm Springs. Also a bit high right now. Oh, thanks for the link, Adonis. Cheers, man.
Roger, cleared to the Los Angeles Bravo
Appreciate it.
airspace via the Hollywood Park route northbound, maintain VFR 8500.
This thing has such a nose down attitude in the cruise to like maintain altitude, it's crazy. Yeah, probably they did. I know.
Contact Brown Tower 128.2.
I mean, Toxic found out about it apparently because he watched a video of some Canadian Air Force guys doing that with their gyros when flying in the Arctic. So that's how he found out about it. So obviously, it's a common thing if you're flying in that region. But that's why the plane is the way it is, because it was designed to fly up there. Like I said, it's not a 727 ripoff. It has its own. It had its own purpose, which was very distinct from the 727. In spite of what you might think looking at it. Also because magnetic variation in Russia is all over the place, so they didn't bother with the mag track much. Oh, fair enough. Those squares on the left of the screen. The little menu things, like this one brings up a checklist. This one, what the fuck happened to my frame rate there? That was weird. Anyway, yeah, this one brings up a checklist. This one brings up the walk around when you're on the ground. That brings up the tow when you're on the ground, maintenance hangar, weight and balance, etc., etc. These are just default Carenado option menus.
227 Echo Mike, SoCal to correction Las Vegas
I'm
departure.
getting some funny frame rate issues right now in this area. It's strange.
Transponder Squawk 4406.
What that's about. Alright, we should be good here airspace wise. We're crossing over the top of some Charlie airspace at the moment. We're going over the top of Chino's Delta and Ontario's Charlie, I think. Oh no, my bad. No, we're not. We're going over. We're going over March Air Force Base actually. It's off to our left there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I don't have any scenery for it, so not much to see.
227 Echo Mike, radar contact.
Oh my god, why are we climbing
17
so
miles
much? This is
southwest of
insane.
Boulder City, VOR.
Jesus, can't even hold a simple altitude. What is wrong with me? Russians didn't really bother with mag declination much. They had their RSBN stations, which
1456, contact Vegas
I
approach.
like TACAN, but work in true heading and NDBs mostly. Oh, fair enough. And I'm climbing again! Good Jesus Christ, get down! Fucking hell. I swear the only way to guarantee you don't climb in this plane is to just point your nose straight at the ground.
Southwest 1456, roger. One left and one right are not currently in use. Take 25 left or the 19.
Oh yeah, it has an alt hold, it has an autopilot. I could just be lazy and enable that, but I don't want to.
1456, roger. Like one of the visual approach for a 19er left or the RNF? So this 1456, roger, descend.
I think it's fascinating stuff, Adonis. I think it's awesome. Speaking as someone who didn't even know what VORs and NDBs were like a year ago, I think it's amazing stuff.
227 Mike, turn left, direct Boulder City, resume O navigation.
I love learning about all that stuff. Going right back to the World War II stuff with G and
radar services terminated, squawk VFR,
all the other like really basic radio navigation from back in the day, like the Doppler navigation system and the TU has, and then there was a British one like that back in the day as well. I think it was called Green Satin. What a name as well. I mean, Green Satin, but yeah, that's what it was called. And they had it on stuff like the Canberra bomber. British code names for stuff back in the day were awesome, like Blue Steel, Green Satin. This is an HDV3 scenery, by the way. No, hi Matt, by the way. How you doing? It's photo scenery. It's photo real scenery. I was going to call it a night after this, but I'm tempted to go up to Big Bear, actually, because I've not gone to Big Bear yet with the photo scenery.
The Los Angeles altimeter 29908.
Oh my god, stop climbing. Yeah, I was kind of the same, Hawk. Like, I learned everything backwards. Like, I learned how to use an FMC in a tube liner before I even learned what VORs and MDBs were, so that didn't really help. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. It's been a long night, actually, but it's been fun.
Southwest 1456. The visual approach for 25 left is what was offered first. Is that what you like now?
I've noticed a lot of X-Plane streamers have like super, super,
not sure you mean by a
like cartoonishly blue water. I don't really know why that is, but
no matter which runway you land on, you can expect
I'm trying not to fuck with it too much.
Contact Vegas approach 135.0.
Did anyone else notice that? I know Rush's water looks like that, and John Fly has it as well.
Skywest 5632, turn right direct slap, join the departure, contact LA Center 125.27.
I'm hoping I didn't miss a handoff here.
125.27.
I haven't really been listening to the radio, I've got to be honest. I usually miss handoffs when I'm streaming, to be honest. I just get too fucking carried away talking about absolute bollocks, and then I don't listen to the radio.
For 1210 Delta, contact SoCal approach 126.7.
126.7, 10 Delta. Right on cue. I missed a notification as a result of that. Sorry about that. Tux McBee, thank you for the follow. There we go.
632 LA Center, Roger. Climb maintain for level 210.
Oh, come on. Alright, we have now climbed up to nearly 7,000 feet while trying to do that. I'm this close to just switching on the autopilot, I swear.
Vegas approach 118.4.
Look at that view out there, back across the wing, Ippinek. Beautiful. Okay, anyway. Get down to 6,500, there we go. SoCal approach, November 1210 Delta 6,500.
118.4, I show you 125.9.
And I just blocked someone. 10 out of 10. Does seem level 17 or 18? I can't remember.
Number 227 Echo Mike. That is strange, not a problem. I'll just remain on the present frequency. Turn right, heading 080. Join Victor 105 and resume my navigation. G279, that's Victor 105. Southwest 1456, Las Vegas approach. You check in yet? Southwest 1456, Las Vegas Airport at your 9 o'clock, 4 miles. Report when you have it in sight. Clear visual approach, runway 25 left.
Busy man tonight, isn't he? Fucking hell. SoCal approach, Bonanza 1210 Delta 6500.
For 1210 Delta, SoCal approach, Palm Springs, altimeter 2983.
2983, 10 Delta. I flew with Josh in the IXEG from Henderson to San Francisco the other day, and the photo scenery down there is just, I don't know, it's well, you know, it puts the photo in photo scenery because I took some screenshots along the way and they actually look like photographs. Yeah, that's what I love about the X-Plane photo, because you get all the auto-gen on top of it, unlike in FSX. So, like, if you load it up, like, I haven't done much flying around the UK since I got this installed, but, like, I've got GB Pro, or whatever it's called, which does all the UK auto-gen, layered on top of the photo scenery, and it's just incredible. Like, every single last goddamn building is there, and every street and every house. It's insane. In 3D as well as, you know, 2D on the textures.
LS 1456, contact Las Vegas Tower 119.9.
Crazy. Alright, yeah, so we're going to go right around this mountain here, and that will take us straight to Palm Springs.
No, I didn't. 632, direct Daggett.
I didn't bother to check, to be honest with you here. Let me try and trim this thing out.
Charlie Foxtrot, Quebec, Lima Tango, you looking for flight following past the Bravo airspace? Roger.
That'll do. So we'll have a look on here. I didn't bother to check if there are any, like, MTRs going through this area, but it doesn't look like there are. There's this one, BR1257, which goes past Palm Springs like that, but we're not going to run into that, so that's okay. We might see, if we go up to Big Bear afterwards, we might see a few fighter jets flying around there, which would be pretty cool. So yeah, actually, just let me get the airport diagram up for this. Palm Springs Tower is 119.7. I suspect that might be the next frequency we go to, so better pre-tune that. Get the 2D up. If I could please, thank you.
For 272 Romeo Papa, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
And let's get the ATIS. I'm going to be
For
lazy and get the
227
text
contact LA
quick as
Center
I can.
124.85.
Although it's just about to, yeah, it'll change in literally like 30 seconds, so let's leave it for now.
For 272 Romeo Papa, SoCal approach, Roger, John Wayne altimeter 299.7.
Are we picking up that? We are picking up that VFR. Sweet. Finally, I told you, it's the bloody mountains in the way. There we go.
For 1210 Delta, contact Palm Springs Tower 119.7. G'day.
119.7, 1210 Delta, thanks. Oh, there's Palm Springs. Fucking hell, it was right under the bloody nose. Okay. Okay, so we're just, well, we're off to the northwest. Oh, that horn. God, it's annoying. Close up the cowl flaps while we descend here before I overcool it and come into Palm Springs with a dead engine. Palm Springs Tower, November 121 Sierra Delta. We're just northwest of the field, descending through 6,200, inbound to land.
120 Delta Palm Springs Tower, make straight in runway 13 right, runway 13 right, clear to land.
Straight in 13 right and clear to land. 10 Delta. I didn't give him the ATIS info or anything, but fuck it. Let me get the map, yeah.
Limburg
Right.
Express delivery, King Air.
Is the big runway. That's not actually as big as it looks, because displaced thresholds and all that, but it's the big orange runway.
2016, Palm Springs. Verify your destination. Your flight plan goes Las Vegas to Palm Springs. Want to verify your route of flight?
Yeah, my gear's not down. Deal with it. Shall I just get cheeky and start knife edging and stuff? Yeah, why not? Hee How to lose altitude and speed
Palm Springs here, Teddy, copy.
in a
Yeah, no,
rush.
2016, so every for some reason.
Low ground.
it's sent properly, but it should be Palm Springs to San Francisco now.
Yep, it's sent properly to Departure. You just had the departure arrival from the previous flight. Okay, 2016 clear to San Francisco International Airport, Feeder 1 departure, Palm Springs VOR, minutes filed. Maintain 7,000, expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.7, squawk 5212.
2016, please have this go via Cathedral 1 departure Palm Springs.
Hey, my oil temp's getting a bit cold now.
Maintain 7,000, expect 360.
With good fucking reason, of course, but...
126.7, squawk 5212.
Alright, let's just slip it a bit.
And 2016, read back correct.
God damn it, plane, slow down.
Calling for a VFR departure, say again.
I need to get those gear out, and then you can probably do that now, actually. There you go. That fucking horn will shut up.
Mike, we'd like to depart VFR to the east.
Okay.
35583, stay cruising altitude.
We're going to be cruising at 9,500, 583.
Alright, we got a lot of runway to work with, so it's not actually... Like I said, the threshold's actually displaced quite a bit, so... I genuinely didn't need to slow down as much as I did there, so never mind. Look, you can see... It catches me out every time at Palm Springs, but the runway actually starts there, not here.
Heading 110 on departure, maintain VFR at 5,000 feet. Departures on 119.6 will squawk 2414 for King Air 583.
Okay.
583, back correct.
Extra full, prop full.
500 ground, November 61 Golf Tango, Cirrus at on the ground at.
Oh, where do we want to exit left or right here?
Over to Long Beach. SR.
I'm going to say left because we're not a big jet.
Number 61 Golf Tango, hot door and ground, cleared to Long Beach Airport, flighting 210, radar vectors Limbo, Inner Sexton, Victor 64, Seal Beach COR direct, maintain 3000, expect 4000, 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 134.
Yeah, I wouldn't really advise doing that in real life, to be honest. But,
Okay, 61 Golf Tango is cleared to Long Beach after departure.
come on.
By 210 degrees, radar vectors to Limbo, Victor 64, Seal Beach direct. Up to 3,000,
But hey,
expect
it's just a sim
4,010,
at the end of the day.
34.9 and 7204.
Number 61 Golf Tango, read back correct.
Santa Barbara ground bearing 209 kilo, northeast parking with Papa, ready to taxi.
209 kilo, Santa Barbara ground, runway 25, taxi via Lima. Progressing, taxi via Juliet.
25 via Juliet, 209 kilo.
Number ground American 1296, ready to taxi. We got disconnected from the service. Left now.
American 1296, ready new spot code for you. Actually, American 1296, when you reconnect...
I kind of, the problem is I underestimated how close I was to Palm Springs when we were coming around those mountains. I thought I still had quite a way to go, but I really didn't, so I didn't descend.
It's not something that I want you to do. It looks like you
when I really should have.
all of our amendments, and then when you get disconnected and reconnect, do not refile your flight plan. It gets saved in that scenario.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Where are we coming off at right now?
New squawk code, squawk 130.
Oh, the signs are backwards. Of course they are.
1207, taxi over.
I think we're on Golf, I can't be sure though. Come on, sign. Charlie 1, thank you. Let's have a look at the chart. Sorry, track hours, they're making me look at the back of the seat when I go to the chart. Oh, now I've got it, yeah, Charlie 1, okay.
Fox Tower, Skyhawk November 628 Golf, request.
Go ahead.
Yes, we're approximately 6 miles southwest of your airfield. Request landing full stop.
6 brother, you don't need to just call for a request. Just make your initial call up with everything. It wastes a little radio time to call for a request, and you're just a simple inbound for landing. Enter left downwind runway 24, report midfield left downwind.
Left downwind 24, no longer left downwind. November 628 Golf.
Palm Springs Tower 1 Sierra Delta's off at Charlie 1.
Or 1 Sierra Delta, where are you parking?
We're parking at, yeah, just at the GA parking, FBO on the west side.
Or 1 Sierra Delta?
East side even, sorry.
Bravo, cross runway 31 right, g'day.
Bravo, cross 31 right, thanks very much. Goodbye. This way. Rope. Landing. Oh, fucking hello, clouds. Where did you come from?
Limburg Ground King Air 35583 has information Mike on board. We're at the commuter ramp. We're ready for taxi.
For 35583 Limburg Ground, follow the American 737 on Bravo, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
Okay, 27 via Bravo will follow the American
Lovely.
737 583.
Ish. I can do better than that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Parking brake. Avionics. Set? Yeah, off, thank you. And fuel off. Lovely. Welcome to Palm Springs, everybody. Hope you like it here, because if not, then screw you, we're here anyway. Again, I have completely forgotten the name of the fellow who made this freeware scenery, but I like it a lot. You can get it on the explain.org forums, etc., etc. You know the drill. It's pretty good, though. Oh, hello. Who's that, then? That is United 2016. He's a Boeing 733, and if I had to guess, he's probably in the IXDG. The model matching apparently is can't find a United 733, so we've got that instead. Anyway, yeah, I guess it's 1 a.m. here now. I as much as I'd like to go up to Big Bear, I'm probably not gonna. Well, it's not far, and it's just over there. All that stuff I said about getting an early night is going straight out the window, isn't it? Screw it, I suppose so. We can go up there, do a couple of circuits, and then land, and then we'll call it a day. Just one more leg, yeah. Alright, so what do we need to do? We're going to have to call clearance, aren't we? Because you have to do that in the US if you're departing VFR outside of the Charlie airspace. Strangely enough. Bit weird if you ask me, but okay. So let's see, got the airport diagram here. We don't really need that right now, but we're parked over there. Boom, boom. Are there multiple ground frequencies here? No, there isn't. 3 days. So, we're at Palm Springs. Why is this still in here? Go away. Ugh. Why am I now in Australia? What is going on? Bloody hell. Vector. Get your shit together, son. Right. So we're at Palm Springs. Want to go to Big Bear up here. Big Bear's untowered. Has a CTAF frequency that you can see there, 122.725. Probably going to be nobody there anyway, but yeah. Nice, easy trip. And Big Bear's pretty cool. Big Bear's pretty cool, full stop, but I've not been there with the photo scenery yet, so I think we'll do that. Oh yeah, we'll grab a VFR departure to the north. I won't bother with flight following, although there's kind of some dirty great clouds in the way, but I guess maybe we can sneak out under them, because they don't seem to extend very far, do they? Let me just cheat a bit and go up here and get like a bird's eye view. When in doubt, view it from space. Yeah, it looks like we'll be good. Actually, you think I'm kidding. Look at this. Q 2001 music. Space, the final frontier. PilotEdge, the final frontier. Let us fly where no one has boldly flown before in a bonanza. Except they have plenty of time, so that's bullshit. What am I talking about? Just there's garbage coming out of my mouth right now, and you guys should be telling me off for it. Oh, you showing off Innsbruck again, Rage? Yep. Yeah. I haven't been to the Alps yet with photo. It's on the to-do list. I watched Durka fly around there in the Beaver and with his photo scenery a little while ago, and oh god damn. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So. Battery, alternator, beacon, nav. Avionics.
And Hawthorne Tower, 6-1 Golf Tango is holding short of 2-5 and ready for departure.
What's the frequency? We didn't actually switch to ground in the end, so stayed with tower. Okay, yeah, 121.9. So let me just X camera Y. Actually, you know what? 2D pop up for the win. Okay, so 1.9. Okay.
Mercy Quinn Golf Tango, Hawthorne Tower, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, 1 Golf Tango, thanks.
Okay, and we can leave tower in there.
Palm Springs ground, United 2016, short of whiskey, request taxi with Tango IFR.
Overlap
Yeah,
lift.
2016,
Yeah.
Palm Springs
I'll switch it back. Give me a second.
Whiskey Alpha.
Do you want to Whiskey Alpha?
We're GA parking, east side. Yeah, we're at the east ramp, basically. We'll probably send us off
Fox Tower,
13
November 6
left,
Golf, clear
won't he?
for
Yeah.
Delta. Request parking, transient parking straight in.
Okay, so Golf, taxi to parking via Delta, okay?
Parking via Delta. Good day, number 6 Golf.
Okay, so. Oh, hang on a minute. We want clearance, not ground. Fucking shit. Thought something wasn't right there. Stop it, UK brain. We're in America now. 12835. This is like I told you the other day. I was talking to Flight Sim 481, Rich, and he was telling me about the differences between the US and the UK and how he's been caught out a few times on PilotEdge. And this was one of the things. He called up ground to depart and got told off for it, which is quite funny. Yeah. There we go. Palm Springs clearance November 121 Sierra Delta type Bonanza F33 looking for a VFR departure to the north at about 10,500.
For 120 Sierra Delta, you have ground contact clearance delivery.
So I am. Apologies. Palm Springs clearance. Same again, please.
120 Sierra Delta, Palm Springs clearance. Departure frequency 126.7, squawk 6207.
126.7 for departure and 6207. Thanks very much.
120 Sierra Delta, read back correct.
Oh boy. What am I even doing with my life?
61 Golf Tango, contact departure.
Now we can switch back to ground. Wasn't that worth all the effort?
583, say heading.
090 for 110.
Alright, there's been a left turn to heading 110. You always turn into shortest direction.
Oh, okay, we got confused there. Sorry, 583.
Yeah, so I got departure, Golf Tango, Hawthorne out of 0.9, 3000.
Versus one Golf Tango, still off the tower.
All this to fly like 10 miles to Big Bear.
Hang runway 16, right? Clear to land.
I don't know.
Contact departure.
Contact departure 583.
Engine was experiencing a vapor lock. Set mixture cut off. Run the electrical pump. Blah blah blah. Fine. I think that's cleared up. Okay. Okay, full rich. Avionics off. Crack. Low throttle. Oh, huh, dumbass. Maybe prime it next time? Not my evening. Palm Springs ground, November 121 Sierra Delta, we'd like taxi. We're at the east ramp with the weather.
121 Sierra Delta, Palm Springs ground, right through and right, taxi via Bravo.
The jet, or whatever it's called. Palm Springs ground, November 121 Sierra Delta, we'd like taxi. We're at the east ramp with the weather.
121 Sierra Delta, Palm Springs ground, right through and right, taxi via Bravo.
1-3 right via Bravo. 1 Sierra Delta, thanks.
1 Sierra Delta negative. No, we've turned around 50 landed runway 3-1 right via Bravo.
Oh, okay. 3-1 right via Bravo. 1 Sierra Delta.
And the winds went from 140 at 8 to 320 at 14, so you probably want the other side now.
Crikey, yeah, that's, thanks for that, 1 Sierra Delta.
A nice target, Victor Matango, clear 16 right at Golf for a Jeeper.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Other aircraft line is taken.
That probably changed along with the massive blanket of cloud that appeared out of nowhere, come to think of it.
General parking.
Tower Fox quickly, Matango, taxi parking via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, Victor Matango, thanks.
Palm Springs Tower, good afternoon, United 2016, Alpha, ready for the IFR departure, runway 31 left.
Yeah, 2016 Palm Town, red 31 left.
Oh, please stop, thank you.
2.5, give take off, United 2016.
San Francisco ground, Alaskan 306, on the ramp, taxi with information Charlie.
Over the tower, and what was departure? 126.7.
1 left, taxi via Alpha Mike 1 for Alaskan 306.
Awesome. Palm Springs Tower, November 121 Sierra Delta, holding short, 3-1 right.
For 221 Sierra Delta, Palm Springs Tower, hold short runway 31 right, traffic departing the parallel.
Hold short, 3-1 right, traffic departing on the parallel. Okay, 1 Sierra Delta. Where? I don't see him. Oh, he's down there, yeah. Oh yeah, it's the United. That's not rendering as a United, but you get the idea. Here he goes. See ya! Oh dear, that didn't look healthy. The update rate's pretty good on PilotEdge, but it does occasionally do something funny like that. And weather relay.
Yeah, 2016 contact departure.
Close departure, class 2016, see.
For 121 Sierra Delta, Costaway turbulence traffic at Boeing 737 depart the parallel, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
31 right, cleared for takeoff, 1 Sierra Delta. Let's go! Okay, checks. Flaps rolled up. Lights. Oi. Hedo heat. See ya! Yeah, this wind is a bit hairy. Excellent landing. I do aim to please, I mean, you know. Oh, bad Dave, I put the gear up before we ran out of runway, bad. Does this look like a 737? No, it's a GA plane, you fucking idiot. Alright. Alright, we want to go northish, but not too far northish, because if we do, it's MTR fun time with fighter jets, so. Rage, you are loving every second of this, you egotistical bastard. That does look pretty good, though.
For 120 Delta, verify squawking 6207.
We are now, 10 Delta.
20 Delta, press radar contact.
Take a drink, everybody. Strike 2. Should have just done a touch and go and saved myself all of this fucking trouble. Never mind. He's going to tell us to squawk VFR in a second anyway, but why are we squawking 6207 again, now I think about it? Oh, because of the Tersa. Yeah, probably. If I had to guess, I don't know. I mean, I didn't say I wanted advisories, so yeah.
For 120 Sierra Delta, contact departure.
Departure 10 Delta.
And United 2016, contact LA Center 128, correction 126.35 today.
165 today, United 2016.
SoCal departure, November 1210 Delta, climbing up through 3,700.
Alright, I'll get back to you one at a time. I had 4 people call at the same time. Stand by,
Oh
please.
dear God.
Scout 5632, Las Vegas approach. Good afternoon. Descend via the Quebec 3 arrival. Expect the visual approach 25 left. For 1210 Delta, SoCal departure, roger. United 2016 LA Center, roger. Climb maintain flight level 230 and turn left heading 300, join
Yep.
vector 386.
I am liking my clouds at the minute, Rage. Now you mention it. I've been tempted up to the 512 resolution ones, but I like the performance.
2016 climb maintain flight level 230. American 1296 after Seal Beach, cleared ILS 25 left approach, Los Angeles altimeter 299.7.
I'm just getting thrown around by the wind at the minute. Oh my God.
For 61 Gulf Tango, SoCal approach, say again your approach request. For 61 Gulf Tango, roger, turn right heading 140, vector's final approach course. For 272 Romeo Papa, traffic 12 o'clock and 5 miles southbound VFR aircraft, that's indicate 6,100. For 272 Romeo Papa, thank you, to set a maintain 3,000.
FS Global. Why do you make me shit my pants every time? Refresh my weather.
Radar contact, 13 miles west of the Fillmore VOR. Number 61 Gulf Tango to center maintain, correction, 2,000.
Okay, so let's take a look at the mapski wapski. Here we go. So we departed north. We're about here. We're going to head up this way, and there's a fuck-off gigantic mountain here, basically. Well, a bunch of them. And my plan, I've done this before, like God knows how many times, but I'm going to go up here, parallel to the NTR, which is kind of dangerous, but okay. And then come into the left there, where the altitude, well, you know, the MSA is a bit less extreme. Because look up here, it goes all the way up to like 10,000 at this point here, and yeah, it's ridiculous. 9,952 there. Stuff. And this plane really kind of sucks when you try to get up above 10,000 and above, so it's, yeah.
For 272 Romeo Papa, turn left in degrees.
In fact, I could start leaning it out right now.
American 1296,
Probably should, actually.
SoCal approach on 124.9.
I'm lazy, I never lean my engine. Fuel economy? Pah!
United 2016, contact LA Center 133.55. Skywas 5632, contact Las Vegas approach 135.0.
Mind you, leaning out the engine does run the engine a bit hotter as well, so... on a steep ass climb like this, that's not necessarily a great thing.
96, SoCal approach, roger. Los Angeles altimeter 29907. At Lima, contact Los Angeles Tower 120.95.
Deacon head is at flight level 270 once. Nice! How fucking long did it take him to get up there, though? That's the thing.
American 1296, verifying contact Los Angeles Tower at Lima. United 2016 LA Center, climb maintain flight level 360, cleared direct Palmdale. Skywas 5632, Vegas approach, good afternoon. The Las Vegas airport at your 9 o'clock, 3.5 miles, report when you have it in sight. Skywas 5632, thank you, clear visual approach, runway 25 left. For 227 at Mike, visual approach,
tile
runway
line.
21 is the use of Grand Canyon Airport, unless you have a different request. Seven Echo Mike, do you like straight into 3, or you want to do the circling approach to 2-1? Baron 7 Echo Mike, roger. Turn right, heading 110, vector's final approach course, instead of maintain 9,000. One 120.905.
Climb for all your... Whoa, we're like
20.905.
way too slow. You know what? Fuck it. Full prop.
For 61 Golf Tango, turn left heading 040.
It's that fucking windy down at Palm Springs. I cannot wait to see what it's like at Big Bear.
For 61 Golf Tango, traffic is 10 to 11 o'clock, 4.5 miles. Northbound VFR aircraft, altitude gates 1,200.
Come on, you gotta get over these
272
mountains,
Romeo
oh god.
Papa, turn left heading 310.
Yeah, I can officially get on the X-Organizer bandwagon. That thing's pretty awesome. And no rage, I still haven't sorted the fucking folders. Give me a break. Get off my back. You're not my mother, alright?
For 209 Kilo, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
I love how, like, even the little, whatever they're called, those things, are,
12 to 1 o'clock,
like,
4
moving in
miles
the
southbound VFR aircraft, altitude
airflow.
is 2,700. For 272 Romeo Pop, additional traffic, 12 to 1 o'clock, 1.5 miles eastbound VFR aircraft, altitude gauge 3,600. And number 272 Romeo Papa, looks like traffic's not backing up. Number 209 Kilo SoCal approach Burbank altimeter 29904.
Dude. Mountains plus photo scenery. Oh! I need to do another flight from Vegas to San Francisco, honestly. I can't do it tonight. I'd love to, but I can't. I actually do have to go after this, but
Contact
next
Las
time.
Vegas Tower 100.0, please.
Static Wicks. Yeah, that's the one. I heard Rich call them
For 272 Romeo Papa, 3.5
static
miles from
Wicks or whatever they are in a video ages ago, but I couldn't remember what it was off the top of my head just now.
Localizer DME runway 24 approach.
Do I look like an aeronautical engineer? No, I don't. It's the answer to that question, so...
Number 61 Golf Tango, 3.5 miles from Becca, turn left heading 300.
Cloud ceiling.
Correction, turn left heading 330. Maintain
That's alright, we can surf in the clouds for a little bit, it's not too big a deal. Just as long as we can see where we're going, we're cool.
Number 227 Echo Mike, 4.5 miles from Carms, turn left heading 060, maintain 900,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 approach. Affirmative, right turn 060, please.
Oh wait, look at that, the clouds are sort of getting lower in front of us here, that's, yeah. Let's go ahead and scooch down the side of these. And then there's this guy up on the ceiling here. Oh, you know what? We'll deal with that guy up on the ceiling once we're not in danger of going accidentally IMC. Got some scenery for Big Bear. Yeah, I got some freeware scenery for the Big Bear. Can we just punch through this little bit of cloud here? Probably can. I can see blue on the other side of it, so... VFR minimums. Pfft, I can see where I'm going. It's cool. Tell you what, actually, I, like... make a big deal about VFR minimums, but... the first real-world VFR flight I ever did, the entire flight was literally just like... let me get back down to this muck here. The entire flight was pretty much just like, well, honestly, like this, just worse. Like, we could see probably like 100 meters in front of us, and that was it. And that was like, apparently, that was totally kosher. Or maybe it wasn't, but I wasn't going to complain because it looked freaking awesome, as it does right now, frankly.
Romeo Papa, contact Fullerton Tower.
Oh hey, we've got snow up here.
Mike, radar services terminated. Contact Grand Canyon Tower, get it?
Nothing like flying through clouds in X-Plane. Just, so good. That wispy effect you get when you go through them is just so, it's like exactly like real life.
Number 121 Sierra Delta, radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. 10 Delta, thanks. I was wondering when that was going to come. Lovely. Now, I could go straight to Big Bear, or we could fly around in these mountains for a bit longer. I vote fly around in the mountains a bit longer. I don't know about you guys. Look at that big old bank of cloud in front of us. That looks so cool. Damn. Oh god, I half expected the weather to reload there and then just be completely IMC, like 200 feet off the ground. This right now is just making me want to go fly around Switzerland. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. We could totally see the ground, even though we could barely see in front of us. I wonder if there's any good, like, photo scenery for the Himalayas. I feel like I ought to be flying the Beaver, honestly. You see all these mountains and trees and stuff. I'm becoming more Canadian by the second. Look at that view. Ooh. It's just too good. Da 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 da. Oh damn! Going over a mountain ridge and seeing that. Yeah, we're actually in Skyrim right now. Pretty much. And Big Bear is just off that way. You can already see the lake just over there, so...
Number 61, Gold Tango, SoCal departure, state intentions.
Should we switch to the advisory frequency? But it had, I suppose, 122725.
Departure, state intentions, please.
Might not be anyone here, probably isn't, but don't assume.
61 Gold Tango, roger, expect further clearance, zeros.
You can teach monkeys to fly better than that.
Big Bear traffic, Bonanza 9000, approaching from the west over the lake, inbound for touch and go. Big Bear. Look at that view back there. Oh. Jizz in my pants. Right. What's the wind up here? Weather. Big Bear City. Wind is 10 with 5 knots. Variable 334 to 34. Can we get any kind of... No, we cannot get a airport diagram. I am all over the place while I'm trying to look at the map here. So basically, whichever way we do this, we're getting a crosswind. Fun times. Wouldn't be Big Bear if you didn't have ridiculous wind. What the... Oh, it's the Air Force doing Air Force things again. Whatever. Right. What's the traffic here? It's right patterns for runway 8. Yeah, we're gonna go in runway 8. I'm gonna go right the way around. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza now entering the upwind for runway 08. Big Bear. Yeah, I like having my binoculars, my bionic eyes that can allow me to zoom in on the runway number. They're fantastic. Hey man, I gotta make up for the lack of documentation somehow. Okay, you know what, we don't need the gear down right now. Alright, stop it, thank you. Jesus. Anyone down there? Nah. Still, don't assume. See, there's a plane right over there, blinking away. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza now on the downwind for 08, touch and go. Staying in the pattern afterwards. Big Bear. Favorite World War II plane I wish I could fly? Spitfire, come on. No brainer. Nah, not really so much the Mustang. I have to be honest with you, although I like flying the DCS P51 and stuff like that, it's the Mustang kind of doesn't really get my juices running. It's, you know, it's great, it's alright, but it doesn't really do it for me. Mustangs are overrated. Yeah, kinda. I mean, Rush did a whole big old spiel on this not so long ago, but the long and the short of it is the Mustang is a bit of a shit dogfighter. It's not particularly pleasurable to fly. I mean, it's okay, but you know, it's like an American car. It's big, it's fat, it's heavy, and it goes in straight lines. But it's still warning that, because why not? Big Bear traffic, Bonanza turning final, runway 08, touch and go, staying in the pattern. Big Bear. Okay, yep. Approach flaps. Not going to go full flaps because crosswind. Uh-oh, lamp poles. Explain autogen. Why you do this? Thud. You don't really want to have your engine die after takeoff with Big Bear, do you? Like, there's just nowhere to put this thing down. It's just trees everywhere. What's pattern altitude here? Elevation is 6,725. 7,700 really is what we need to be at if we're staying in the pattern and be proper. But sod being proper, it's an untowered field for God's sake. We're almost up at 7,700 anyway, but yeah, whatever. Best rated fighter until the 262 took over. Pfft, bollocks. There are plenty of aircraft that could outperform the Mustang at various altitudes on both sides. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza now about to turn onto the base leg. Staying in the pattern, touch and go, Big Bear. Okay, gears coming down. Approach flaps. Oh hey, look, a bridge! Should I fly under it? Can you imagine the advisory call out for that? Big Bear traffic, Bonanza. Flying under the bridge, then landing on 08. Big Bear.
You can teach. Monkeys to fly better than that.
The P-51D did not outclass everything when it came out. The P-51D came out in 1944. There were already plenty of aircraft by that point that outclassed it. And I'm not talking about jets. P-51D was barely any different from the C anyway. We're literally talking about a bubble canopy. That was better. Well, according to the landing rate monitor, it wasn't that much different. It looked a lot smoother though, if you ask me. P-51 had two things going for it. Okay, two things. One, its incredible range, and that's really what made it such a good fighter, is the fact that it could go and do things in parts of the world that regular fighters couldn't do. So it had the range going for it. And the other thing they had going for it is the fact that there were fucking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of the things. It didn't matter that they maybe weren't as high performance as some of the Luftwaffe's latest prop fighters, because they outnumbered the Luftwaffe like 10 to 1 at least. So I don't want to take away from the fact that it is an excellent aircraft, because it is. The P-51's fantastic, you know. People wouldn't be still flying the damn things in air races to this day if it wasn't a great plane, but it, you know, it is extremely overrated, and to be honest with you, the real plane doesn't quite live up to the legend. And the same is true of all those planes, really. The same is true of the Spitfire. The same is true of the BF-109. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza, midfield downwind, runway 08, touch and go, staying in the pattern. Big Bear. That bridge is awfully tempting, but I think it's a little too low even for me. I don't think we can physically fit the Bonanza underneath it. won't know until you try it, he says. Let me have a look at it. Well... bringing a new meaning to the idea of a bridge visual. Oh, we might be able to sneak under. Yeah, no, we'll be alright. There we go. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza on final 08. Touch and go, staying in the pattern. Big Bear. I mean, if you don't believe me that the P-51 was outperformed by plenty of German fighters of the day, and to be honest with you, Russian and British ones too, just fucking jump in DCS, get yourself the P-51, go online, ACG fucking runs a server, there you go, bit of self-promotion, ACG runs a DCS dogfighting server, get in the P-51, fly around and fight a few 109Ks and 190s, and tell me you're not being outperformed. Kind of as simple as that, really. Well, you know what? If I had ducked, you would have seen it like that. So, I just want to go flying out of the mountains again, but we don't have time. So,
You can teach. Monkeys don't fly better than that.
oh, shut up. My pattern work is exemplary. He says, stalling, with his gear down, well below pattern altitude. Yes, the Bonanza V35 for the barnstorming connoisseur. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza, midfield, downwind, 08. Touch and go, staying in the pattern, Big Bear. Why am I still so slow with, like, full throttle right now? What is going on? I guess it's just the altitude, yeah. Oh, I do use TrackIR, yeah, absolutely. I use TrackIR with the free version of X Camera to make it work properly in X-Plane. I kind of wish I had water reflections turned on, because that would look awesome out there over the lake. The problem is the reflections seem to kill my FPS for some reason. Even though most people have asked about it, so that it doesn't really bother them, but it really murders my frame rate. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza final, 08, touch and go, staying in the pattern, Big Bear. I'm getting really good at saying that sentence. It's actually Minecraft. This is Minecraft with mods. Ooh, lamppost. We still got that crosswind going. It doesn't feel that bad, honestly. Nightbot strikes again. Do it properly this time. Keep climbing to about a couple of hundred feet off of pattern altitude, then we'll turn right. Come on, plane. Come on. There we go. Now the speed's coming back. Nice. Interesting how that runway 8 doesn't seem to actually be pointing 80 degrees at all. Not even close. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza, downwind, midfield, touch and go, 08, staying in the pattern, Big Bear. There's practicing your CTAF calls, and then there's this. And we're at 8,000 feet. Why? Well, that's going to be a fail for the V1. You didn't manage to hold pattern altitude. RIP. And the gear. Und das flaps. Die flappen. I don't know what they're called in German. Leave me alone. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that eye tracker thing. It seems strange. But if it works for people, it works. I agree with Nerd Rage. If you're going to troll, give us something we haven't seen before. Be creative. Think outside the box. I award points for creativity, I honestly do. Must grease landing. Man, you know what? I'd love to give you a barrel roll on short finals, but this thing rolls like a fucking drunkard. It's not good. The roll rate in this Bonanza is terrible. I'll give you a roll on the downwind if I can. I'll just to demonstrate how absolutely shit it is at rolling. Uh-oh. Non-event. Ran out of fuel in the left tank. Nothing to see here. Right, so about that barrel roll. Give it a try. Oh, maybe we won't because I've got no fucking speed. Yeah. Come on, Bonanza. Come on. Full power. You can do this. I'm not even out of the white band yet. What is this nonsense? Big Bear traffic, Bonanza heading downwind, extended over the lake, then turning back around for final 08 Big Bear. That's more like it. So yeah. Look at this thing! It's just like, oh, fine, I'll roll over if I really have to. Oh god. And then the carburetor, like, just shits itself. But there you go. I had the gear down throughout that entire thing. No wonder it was a bit slow. Shit. Okay. Maybe we'll try that again without the gear this time, huh? Oh, I just noticed the ortho photo's like totally off for the runway. That's kind of shit, honestly. Never mind. Oh well. This is why God gave us after takeoff checklists. Cheers, Adonis. Have a good one, mate. Appreciate all the help with the Tup. By which I mean the Tupolev, as opposed to a affectionate shorthand name for Donald Trump's hair. Okay, gear up. Gear is up. Flaps are up. After takeoff checks complete. See guys, I know how to pilot properly when I want to. Okay, now we can verify that the gear are up, and as are the flaps. Should we try this again? Yeah, we are picking up some good speed now without me having to put it into a goddamn dive. We'll roll it to the right this time. Allez. That's a bit better, definitely. Still not fucking brilliant, but it'll do. And we managed to keep the G positive this time, so the carburetor didn't go nuts. Still, it's really not an. I mean, despite the fact that it is technically rated for aerobatics, this plane's not particularly aerobatic. Should we try and do a hammerhead though? Why not? Hammerhead and then on to final. Fuck it. Ugh, hammerheading in a plane where you can't actually see out the right hand side properly is weird. There we go. Yikes, time to reduce some speed. Oh, that did the trick. Alright. Coming to 2:15 in the morning, I'm done. This is the last one.
You can teach monkeys to fly better than that.
Right on cue. Big bed traffic, runways vacated. Wheels up, thanks for the follow, bud. Welcome aboard this crazy train to nowhere. Hey, at least we didn't tear the wings off it this time. That's always good. Tearing the wings off your plane on PilotEdge. Granted, I wasn't actually on a frequency or anything, so nobody ever noticed, but, well, you know. Nobody except, like, the 40 or 50 people I was broadcasting it to on Twitch. But, you know what I mean. Look at those mountains in the background, that's so awesome. Big Bear's a great airport. Alright, we're going to have to remember to refuel the left tank before we go next time, but, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Bear City. I hope you were entertained this evening. That is the primary goal of all this. I got to practice a bit of VFR on PE in the process, which was fun. And, apparently apparently we're getting... Oh, look at that! So, what is that? Like a little dude in a Piper Arrow or something? Well, I'll be damned. Was that a drone or was that a real person? Let me see. Nah, it was a drone. Oh well. Oh, dearie me, sir. Okay, well. Ladies and gentlemen. Hope you had fun. I did. It was great. Etc, etc. I'll join you again on Tuesday. This really wasn't planned this today. I was just going to do the ACG campaign, that was it, but we stuck around for fucking hours and hours and hours. But hey, it was fun. It was cool. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed, everybody. Catch you on Tuesday, 8 PM BST in theory, hopefully. And till then, happy flying, happy whatevering, wherever you are in the world. Toodle pip.